Judging someone before you get to know them, taking their image literally and not getting to know them as a person, knowing their qualities, just assuming because of how they look they're a certain type of person.
Why do people being judged by their parents, like the way they act and look sometimes? And I think it's mainly based on the media, I guess.
It means the differences between different personalities.
It means judging people before you actually know them.
About how someone's different to others around them makes you feel like you're just left out or different to others.
What does it mean to you?
Sort of what people are categorised as by how they look and sort of how they act.
You.
The word stereotype means to me things like, for example, I'm Australian, so people kind of categorise me in a stereotype. So being gay or something like that is a stereotype into that kind of category.
I guess it's kind of a cruel word, isn't it? Stereotyping someone. And the looks is bad.
To you.
The word stereotype to me means being put into a box that you don't agree with. Something that, yeah, I may have parts of me that fit into it, but it's like being crammed into a closet and someone locking the door.
I don't know, I guess just to sometimes it might help them make them feel better to stereotype because they're so insecure with themselves, judge other people instead of actually thinking about what they are.
I think sometimes it's because the way you've been brought up by your parents, the things that your parents tell you when you're little, you believe. So you could believe someone's a chap because of what your parents told you. Mm-hmm. And sometimes it's because sometimes the more people would class as the popular ones would stereotype the weaker ones because they want to be more popular. And they want to be more in power. And it's sometimes also because of your insecurities and your low self-esteem. You sometimes want to feel, when you call people, you feel better about yourself.
People stereotype because in our day and age, I think it's kind of a main focus. You have to be part of something, you have to be this, you have to be that. People just hurl it around like it's nothing.
I think sometimes it makes people feel better about themselves as well.
Yeah.
Because,
Have you ever
to feel part of the groups that they're in.
Have you ever been stereotyped?
Because of their unique qualities and abilities in what they can do and have done in the past.
I don't know, to help sort of group people together, because it's sort of easier to group people together than think of them as individual people.
I think people stereotype because you can beep this out, but I think they do it because they're bitches. I think it's because people don't know how to adjust to different kinds of people. It's like asking, why do you think people are racist? Can you tell me why people are racist?
Not really.
There you go.
Have you ever
I've been stereotyped loads of times throughout my life. When I was younger, I obviously used to wear, similar to what I wear now, a lot of dark band clothing, so everyone called me a mosher, so didn't really appreciate that, considering I'm just Jack, not a mosher. I am an individual person. I don't like being stereotyped, and it got me quite annoyed sometimes, but I just learned to accept it eventually because everyone did it. I mean, I've been called all sorts, I've been called goth, mosher, whatever, just all different types of stuff like that.
I did get stereotyped a lot in high school. People would cast me as more of a tomboy. When I was younger, it made me feel quite insecure and I didn't really like it, but as I got older, I guess I got used to it, and I think sometimes I agreed with them on the stereotype because I am quite a tomboy and I don't really dress as girly as you'd think most girls would.
Do I believe that what group I'd be in for a stereotype? I don't know, probably I get on with all kinds of people, so I don't really fit into it. I've never really fitted into a group as such, as I've always been a part of all groups.
Many times.
How did that make you feel?
Made me feel lonely from time to time.
Kind of.
How did that judgment make you feel?
It's a matter of, I felt sort of okay about it because I was sort of stereotyped into a group of people that I sort of admit that I kind of was. So I was sort of okay with it.
Have you
As being Australian, like I said before, people stereotype me as if I'm kind of like this. I'm like, you know, I'm stereotypical Australian. Like I got barbecues and stuff.
How do you think? How did it make you feel, that judgment?
It makes me feel a bit annoyed, but at the same time I can live with it. It's not something that bugs me to a point where I'm at breaking point. I can live with it.
How about you? How do you people stereotyping you? How does it make you feel?
I got the whole, back in high school, you're an emo and you're a mosher, and it was like, why? Just because of the way I look. It's like no one actually bothered to get to know who I am. It was just, she's this, so let's not talk. And it's kind of weird. I wasn't overly affected by it because I kind of thought they were a bit sad about it, to be honest.
Yeah, I've been stereotyped before.
How did that judgment make you feel?
It made me feel awful, but what people really need to understand is I don't let things upset me. I mean, on the outside I won't let people see how I feel, but on the inside I will admit that it made me feel like shit.
That it made them feel?
I have, and it probably made them feel bad. If, like, a lot of people don't get told the stereotypes to the face, like a lot of people get called behind the back. But I mean, I'm an honest person, so I would say it to the face. But I'm assuming it would make them feel pretty bad, like, pretty upset. Especially if it was a negative one anyway.
I have stereotyped someone else, I will admit that. I think that some people take it in different ways. I think that some people don't really care sometimes, but some people do. Some people take it seriously and they're quite sad about it. And sometimes when I'm stereotyped, I know how they feel.
Yeah.
I gotta be honest, something I'm not proud of. When I was younger, me and my mates used to take the mick out at like, well, both used to take the piss out of each other, like, with moshers, and they used to do the same with us. And maybe, in some sense, maybe it didn't make them feel good, but it was like giving as much as you got type of thing. It wasn't as in we just decided to do it. They'd have a go at us and we'd have a go at them every time we were in town on Saturday.
Yeah.
And how do you think it made them feel?
Probably not that good about themselves.
Once, only because they stereotyped me in a way that it just made me feel more than alone.
How do you think it made them feel though?
Sad, same as I would have.
Not so much. It's more, I agree with everyone's sort of opinions of what they stereotype me as, but never specifically stereotyped other people.
If you was to stereotype someone else, how do you think it would make them feel?
They probably feel like either excluded or sort of as part of a group, depending on whether you're to sort of stereotype a single person or like a group of people.
I'm afraid to say I have, yeah.
How do you think it made them feel?
I don't think, knowing the way that I felt, it wasn't nice. I don't think it would have been nice.
Pretty shit.
Yeah.
It's not a nice thing.
I probably have without even realising it, but if I have, to anyone that I have, I apologise.
Like, how do you think it made them feel?
Same way I felt.
What label would I give myself? I don't know. Either like kind of still like a mosher maybe, or stoner, I guess.
Is this because of what other people said, or because it's just what you think?
A mixture of the both. Other people, said, but I do listen to heavy music and like a lot of dark, aggressive music, so I can sort of see where they're coming from. But I listen to, I'm a lot different from like everyone else. I mean, I don't even get on with a lot of people who listen to the same music as me. A lot of them I reckon are complete tools, complete like weirdos. But it's stereotyping for you?
I think, as I said before, I'm quite tomboy
Yeah.
and I don't really dress as a girl,
Yeah.
so I guess that would be my stereotype.
Okay. The label that you'd give yourself, is it because of what others think or just with what you think?
I think it is a bit of both, but that is my natural self. I do think that I'm quite more of a boy sometimes than a girl.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not literally a boy, but still.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
And I think a lot of people have said that to me, that I'm more of a tomboy, and I sometimes agree with them on that.
Yeah.
But I think I'm just being myself, I guess.
Do I believe that what group I'd be in if for a stereotype? I don't know. Probably I get on with all kinds of people, so I don't really fit into it. I've never really fitted into a group as such, as I've always been a part of all groups.
Weird, definitely.
Is that because of what other people said, or just you think about yourself?
Bit of both.
I'd give myself a bit of a lonely calf, you could say, you know, but someone who would try to change.
Is this because of what people said, or is it just what you think?
A little of both. Some people think I'm just too different, which makes me feel like I'm left out in the world. So, in a way, I'm doing this for myself and for others, to see if I can create a better life for myself.
Well, the ones I most commonly had were along the lines of nerd and emo. So, probably still with those.
Is this because of what people said, or just what you think personally yourself?
More because of what other people have said, but there is some elements that I do agree with myself.
Hipster. No, I'm joking.
It's quite a tough one. I'm not very sure. I'd say overconfident, if you can stereotype yourself into something like that.
Is this because of what people said, or just what you think?
What people say. Like, people say I've got quite a bubbly personality and stuff like that, and always, you know, I'm always confident, I'm always willing to meet someone new and stuff like that.
What do you think?
What would you stereotype me as?
What would I stereotype?
What would you stereotype me as? Because I don't know. Honestly.
Very friendly and open, and like, I don't know, I'm not really too sure on this. Never really stereotype people anymore.
No. Don't know. I guess I'd have to go for the whole Marshall. Tattooed.
Is it because of what other people have said, I guess?
Yeah.
Fabulous.
Is this sometimes because of what other people have said, or because just what you think?
Probably a bit of both. I mean, I think of myself as a sassy, independent person, but people probably think of me as some gay loudmouth. And what was the question again? I forgot where I was going.
The label that you give yourself is because of what others have said,
Oh, yeah.
or just because of what you think?
I think of myself as a sassy, independent person, but some people probably just see that as me being bitchy, and it's probably a bit of both. It's probably because of what they've said and what I think.
To decide that the things that I tried were in my life just to get high on. When I sit alone, come get a little known, but I need more than myself this time. Step from the road to the sea to the sky, and I do believe that we rely on. When I lay it on, come get to play it on, all my life to sacrifice. Hey, oh, listen what I say, oh, I got your hey, oh, now listen what I say, oh, oh. When will I know that I really can go to the well once more? Time to decide on when it's yes, I know